Hey guys, welcome to another Saturday meal, and I'm making a shepherd's pie. Okay, this is my version, my way, and you will see what all I use. Right now I'm doing mashed potatoes. You guys already know how to rinse your potato off, peel it, make it in big pieces, boil it, put a little salt in your water, and then once you're done, once it's tender, I usually drain the water off and put it back on the stove to get some of the more of the water out, because I don't like a water. 2 slices of Philadelphia cream cheese, a 1/4 stick of butter. I put a little salt in here, maybe about half a teaspoon, not much, and I put maybe about a teaspoon of black pepper in here. Now I'm getting ready to put maybe I would say maybe about 4 tablespoons of evaporated milk. I like evaporated milk, pet milk, carnation milk. I like that because I like the way that it creams it. Okay. Now I'm getting ready to put my cheese in here. Now I put cheese in mine sometimes. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Okay. And it all depends how much you want to use. That's probably, it's maybe about 1.5 cups. And you just want to mix it. See how it looks? Okay. All right. I'm going to move this to the side and get ready for the filling. Okay, I have 1 whole onion and 1, what do you call these things? Serrano. You want to mix this up. Now I'm going to add my meat in here. I'm using a tube of pork sausage. And I'm not quite sure if I want to use 2 pounds of the ground beef, because the pork sausage here is 1 pound. I don't know, I'm going to see. I'm going to see with that first. You just kind of want to mix it together. You know what I am going to use? So I'm using 2 pounds of the ground beef and 1 pound of the sausage. And you just want to let this brown. All you want to have your oven on at 350. You want to put this in a 9 by 13 pan. You can use salt and pepper, or you go to www.Carlissspices and get the chicken rub. I'm saying that's probably about 4 tablespoons. I don't measure. This is because my skillet was not preheated like I always tell you guys to do. This is what I'm kind of stuck with to bring it up. Okay, so I'm going to let this come up till it gets brown and then I'll come back. Okay, so what I did, I went back and I added some garlic. I added maybe about 3 tablespoons. So now I am going to add, not this whole thing of mushrooms because we don't need all that. And some pieces probably can just break up. I said maybe that's about maybe 2 handfuls. And I'm going to add some thyme. It's about a tablespoon. Okay, now I'm going to let this cook down and I'll be back. Alright, so this is not quite done. So I need to put my mixed veggies in here. Well, some large green beans. Cut some of them up. Okay. Now we're going to let this cook down and I'll come back with the next step. Okay, so this is how it's looking like. So don't use 2 pounds of ground beef and then turn around and use a pound of what you call. But all is not lost. It's not lost at all. So now what I'm going to do, because I'm going to take some of this out actually. So I'm going to use the little itty bitty can of cream soup. Because I guess they didn't have the large one. So I'm using cream of chicken. Now if you don't want to put cream of mushroom soup in here or cream of chicken in here, you can go ahead and add some flour, maybe about 2 to 3 tablespoons of flour, you know, and then add some heavy whipping cream, or heavy cream actually, half and half, or milk, or water. Don't use water, because stuff starts tasting like it's watery. Okay, I'm going to add another can here because, like I said, I'm not going to use all of this. I'm going to freeze some of it. So when you feel that you made too much, freeze it. You can have it whenever you want to have it. Okay. And the juice and stuff from the meat and stuff That's all you need in here. You see I didn't add any liquid. Just keep doing this. You want to distribute that cream of mushroom soup all through. And if the oil comes on the side, separates from the other one, so all you got to do is just spoon that off. Don't sweat the dumb stuff, seriously. Alright. Okay. And this is what you want it to look like, right here. You can make this a little drier if you want. Just let it continue to cook. If you want it thicker. If you want it browner, you know, I use some of that Kitchen Bouquet browning sauce. You can do that if you want. But I think this is good enough right here. And this is a meal within itself that you can serve for a couple of days. Like I said, I'm not going to put all this in that 9 by 13 pan. Some I will freeze. Okay. All right, let me get my 9:30. So now that my mixture is done, I'm just going to put some at the bottom. You can grease the bottom of your pan, but due because my meat already has oil in it, I don't think I need to do that. Okay, you just want to keep putting it in here to the height that you think you like it. Okay. Now I'm just gonna spoon my mashed potatoes. Okay, so you want to lightly spoon it. Try to bring it to the edge if you can't get more. Now remember, everything is already cooked. So the only thing you want to do actually is melt the cheese that I'm going to put on top. Just keep putting it on there. All right, I'm about to end my mashed potatoes. You don't have to put cream cheese. You don't have to put cheese in your potatoes if you don't want to. All right, now I'm trying to get the cheese and sprinkle some on top. If you can't cover it all, don't worry about it. Okay. Now I'm gonna add some black pepper. That's optional. You don't have to do that. Okay, it's gonna go in the oven on 350, already preheated. I said for maybe about 5 to 10 minutes. Just go back and check to see to make sure that your cheese are melt. Okay guys, so I just took this out the oven and I'm gonna let this cool and let it completely cool before you spoon it out, cut it out, however you want to do it, because it's really super hot. Okay, and I let this cook for about, like I said, 10 minutes. So I'm gonna let it cool. Alright guys, here it is. Here is my shepherd pie. I made it with pork sausage and ground beef. And when I say this is good guys, this is really super good. It freezes very well. You can freeze this, okay? And my seasonings is at www.carlissspices.com. I used the chicken rub in this one right here. You can make your mashed potatoes any kind of way that you usually make them. Okay, and it's all it is the filling. You know, that's all that is. So guys, look at this.